What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American Politics, back again with a new video. And today, it is time that we begin a new series on this channel that may only be applied to 2022. This may be the only time this series will exist on this channel. The series, of course, is called Exposing Democrats. Now, the title alone, I think, says it quite clear. The whole point of this series is to expose vulnerable Democrats that are running for elections this fall. This includes congressional candidates, gubernatorial candidates, etc. And today we'll be focusing on two congressional candidates from the Pennsylvania delegation, right? They're currently congressmen and women that they claim to be, moderate Democrats. You're like, oh, we are moderate. Yeah, bullshit. So this is the whole point of the series, to get information out to everybody possible so we can finally, for once and for all, take out these clowns politically. And again, I hope everybody shares these videos with people that live in these districts, kind of to show people, hey, these people are not moderates, they're far from it. Now, before I forget, of course, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the little bell, and yes, of course, go follow the mysterious Twitter account in the description down below, and join the channel. That is right, folks, for just 10 cents a day, you could join Real American Politics, only 10 cents. Think about that. Only 10 cents a day to join Real American Politics. Help support the channel. You get a good feeling in your heart saying, hey, I'm supporting Real American Politics. And yes, you continue the daily content. We all love daily content. All right, let's get into it right now. So, Pennsylvania has two Democrats that I say are fairly vulnerable. These are really the only two, incumbent Democrats in Pennsylvania that we can really take out this fall. The first one, of course, is Matt Cartwright. Now, these two candidates we'll be talking about, we'll get to the other one soon, they're in what I would say fairly competitive seats. For example, Cartwright is in District 8. Look at this. Trump plus 3 seat. So you would think, okay, this is a Trump plus 3 seat. He must have, not a perfect voting record, but, a somewhat, middle of the road voting record, because this is a Trump plus 3 seat. And the voters, I would assume, would like somebody that's more moderate congressman if it's a Democrat. Well, Cartwright, I will not call a moderate Democrat. First of all, look at what caucuses he's on. So, look at this. The Congressional Progressive Caucus. The same one that AOC and the Squad is in. Already very moderate. I can already tell this is a very moderate candidate. Guess what? He isn't. I mean, look at this. This is his political positions. This is from public statements and just facts, his voting record, whatever. As of August 2022, he's voted with Biden 100% of the time. Really, 100% of the time for one of the most unpopular presidents in modern history. This sounds like a very moderate candidate. Guess what? He isn't. This alone should tell you that, yeah, this isn't some moderate Democrat. Somebody that votes like 70, 60% of the time. Nope. It's 100% of the time. This includes everything that Biden has publicly supported. Now, look at this. I mean, he claims to be a moderate. He claims to be, a moderate Democrat on health care. Well, he's publicly supported Medicare for all. Medicare for all. A single-payer system. This sounds like a very moderate position that not even half of his own party supports. That's just a fact. I think it's some exit polls from 2020 for the Democrat primaries. They only had I believe it was 52% of Democrats support single payer. If you could get a bare majority in your own party, is that bipartisan? I don't think so. I mean, Medicare for all in a Trump plus 3 seat? I mean, that's delusional. Now, he used to support just, the Affordable Care Act, which, obviously anybody with a brain would realize that's pretty bad, but whatever. Either way, he supports Medicare for all. Immigration? Not so much. He's not a moderate here. He's had one good vote. Outside of that, he's been a far leftist on immigration. Economic issues. Of course, he criticized the Trump tax cut, which we have statistics to prove it percentage-wise benefited middle-class Americans the most. But no, it gives taxpayers little relief. We got data to prove percentage-wise it's helped middle-class Americans the most. Yes, on paper, the top 1% got the highest, the most amount of money from tax cuts, but percentage-wise, it's benefited middle-class and lower-class Americans the most. The environment, well, I gotta say much. Gun policy. Yeah, during his first month in office, he co-sponsored 4 bills involving gun control. He opposes gun makers' legal immunity after crimes occurred, and he opposes assault rifle sales. So if somebody sold a gun to somebody that they thought was a normal person, go out and did a shooting, that gun maker could be sued, could be liable. Does that sound like a moderate position? Even Bernie Sanders supported that in 2016. Student loans? Well, we gotta say much there. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, he sponsored a resolution to expel MTG from Congress. Yeah, very bipartisan, very moderate. My ass. He's no moderate. Do I gotta keep going? This is just on the wiki page. I recommend everybody look up Matt Cartwright's wiki page. There's a lot of shit on him. He's no moderate. He votes with Biden 100% of the time. And the stuff he supports, nobody with a brain supports. He's even farther to the left on some issues than Bernie Sanders. The gun stuff, he's further left on Sanders than on that. Even Sanders supported some legal immunity to gun makers in 2016. Not even Cartwright supports that. So as you can tell, this clown is not some moderate Democrat. It's a complete, total clown show. But this isn't the only Democrat running for re-election. Just south of him is District 7, and this is where Susan Wild is. Now, on paper, she seems to be a bit more moderate. There isn't, some of the stuff Cartwright supports, she doesn't necessarily support, but, just look at this. Once again, 100% of the time, voted with Biden. She's self-described as a pro-business Democrat. That's a great sign. And you could just keep looking at this. But the biggest thing about her that is a big problem is what she said about Carbon County. I'm not going to repeat her words. Here's a video of exactly what she said about the voters in Carbon County.
Carbon County has many attributes, but it is a county that, although it was once an Obama county, it since has become a Trump county. Not quite sure what was in their heads, because the people of Carbon County are exactly the kind of people who should not be voting for a Donald Trump, but I'm going to have to, I guess I might have to school them on that a little bit. But most of all, it is a very rural county.
Yeah, she said that about voters in her own state. Sounds like another very moderate candidate. Now, again, she isn't on the, progressive caucus, but she's still on the Congressional LGBT Equality Caucus, the Congressional Ukrainian Caucus, and the Black Maternal Health Caucus. This caucus is like, I think 90% of them are Black Democrats. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to make a joke. I'm just saying it's a fact. Even the wiki says it. It's a caucus made up of mostly African-American members of the United States Congress. Do I gotta say anything? I think you get the joke. But either way, folks, she is no moderate. Yes, on paper she seems a bit more moderate than Cartwright, but she's basically the same. Just not that open about it. And again, this is a Biden plus half seat. 0.5, 0.6, whatever. That's it. This isn't some Biden plus 20 seat. Guys, elect the Republicans in District 7 and District 8. These two are complete leftists. They both are. Not moderate Democrats. They're leftists who are in fairly leftist, caucuses, extreme voting positions, and the voters don't represent their values. Just look at how they voted in 2020. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the little bell, and yes, of course, go follow the mysterious Twitter account in the description down below. And yes, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed to all of you.